So, hey,
Hey,
I'm back.
you are back. We're both back.
I guess in the interest of transparency, I just kind of want to let everyone know what's going on. I've been, mondo depressed lately. Mm-hmm. So, there's that happening in my life. And, I've been, I had, been doing a lot of podcast stuff, and I felt like I was kind of getting near the point of burnout, and, ounce of prevention, pound of cure, all that. Decided to take a couple of weeks sabbatical from all my shows. But I'm back now, trying to be a lot more, reserved about my appearances, be less, I'm trying to say yes to less guest spot offers, which I'm getting, no, I don't get them, super frequently. I don't want to sound like I'm, batting them away with a stick, but, sometimes friends come to me and hey, be on my podcast. And I my instinct is yes, please. But now I have to be no.
Yeah, I think it was on Thursday we were recording, or we were going to record something else, and you were like, yeah, I have 3 podcasts to do today. And I'm like, Sarah, what did you just
it's
learn
not
from
healthy.
what did you just learn?
Listen, it was just a happenstance. It just so happened that was because we had a Wonder Years, and I was returning from my sabbatical to Henry Kissinger, and I was also guesting on my friend Sarah's fashion podcast, which I had committed to a little bit earlier.
Sure, yeah.
And I tried to space it out, but everyone, no one's ever. Thursday is the only day that ever works out for Wonder Years.
Yeah. I also, the reason why we had to skip the Wonder Years this week is because both me and Sara had computer problems. And I want to talk about my little adventure that had to deal with mine.
Yes, please. Please do it while I'm moisturizing my hands.
Ooh.
I got some lilac scented stuff.
Ooh.
Rochester, the flower city.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I don't know why it's the flower city. Anyways, go on.
So I thought my fan stopped working completely because I could hear the motor clicking inside of it, but it wouldn't turn on. So things would get very hot very quickly. And this was happening for 4 days, and I use my computer all day at work, so that was a problem. Yeah, because I work in design, so or my internship is in design, so I kind of have to be on my laptop.
Thought you would. I didn't know you landed an internship. I thought you were just doing work at one of the warehouses that you applied to.
I mean, I am, but also no, I have an internship. That's just a side gig.
Oh hell yeah! So you're finally getting paid to make Char D shipping playlist art.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good pull. It's more Mac Dennis, but that's fine.
Listen, I know you've been on a Char D train lately. I know this, and I love you.
I love you too. Let's see. So
I seem to recall a tweet where you specifically said, Mac Dennis breakup just leads to Charlie as everyone's boyfriend.
Yeah, I mean, that's true.
Anyways.
Oh, we can talk about shipping at another time.
We need to just make a dedicated shipping podcast.
Me and Sara have talked about that, but then we came to the conclusion that we would just still talk about shipping on our other podcasts because that's just kind of who we are as people.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this was a problem. I brought it into a Best Buy before work, and they were like, we can't figure out what the problem is. Bring it to this other Best Buy that's Apple certified. And I was like, okay, so I did that. And they were like, by Apple certified, we mean that we're going to charge you $40 to send it to the Apple store. And I'm like, ugh. I was like, you know what? I could just do that myself, or I could spend $30 on a new fan and replace it myself. But I was like, you know what? Maybe that's not what's wrong with it. So I'm going to take it to a couple other places that are not major corporations, just small stores. I took it to one in Lakeville, and he was like, yep, your hinge is broken, so I can't pop open the case on your thing, or else I could destroy your computer, and I don't want to do that. And I'm like, yes, that's what I like to hear. Fuck. So the last place I took it to, and I was out for 6 hours at this point, or something like that. I'd been driving for all day, trying to figure out this goddamn problem with my fucking computer so I could use it for anything. And I went to the storefront, and the storefront had a little sign on it. There's store is closed, go to this address. And I was like, okay. I went to this address, and I'm in a residential area, and I'm like, I don't see any, like, businesses around here. I hope this is the right address. And I double-check it on his website and stuff. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go to this house that shares the address with the thing I'm doing. I knock on his door, and all these dogs come out. And then he comes out from behind his garage and is like, oh, we were on the phone earlier. Come into my garage, and I can fix your computer. I'm like, okay. So, he shot a bunch of compressed air into my fan, and now it works, basically, is the moral of my story, but...
Hell yeah.
It is so hard. It should not be this hard to fix your computer, but it is.
Listen, Blair, maybe you just need to learn how to, like, build a computer like yours truly did to, like, get the real gamer experience.
Yeah, but I don't play video games.
You play one video game and it's called Fallout New Vegas.
I haven't even played that in well over a year, so I think you could go as far to say as I do not play video games.
This is a fact, and I love you. Anyways, you want to do a podcast?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, I'm gonna start recording now.
Oh, good. That's what I like to hear.
That was a joke.
Yeah, no, yeah, it was.
I just didn't want you to be concerned, okay? It wasn't very well thought out. I'm not smart.
It's okay. Welcome to Fear Baiting, everyone.
Welcome to Fear Baiting. It's your number. Hey, this is my turf. I know I've been gone for 2 weeks, so you kind of forgot, but this is my territory, bitch. So back the fuck up.
Oh, I see how it is.
I'm always the one who does it, except in absence. You do it in my absence. It's my job.
Okay. You take it away then, Sara.
Right. Why did you say my name like that?
Sara.
I feel like I'm in trouble, and you're like both of my parents and my principal.
Do a little podcast intro, Sara. God.
And also my high school bully now. Please, no Steppy.
I won't Steppy.
Welcome to Fear Baiting, everyone. It's your number one Drake single in the Greater Continental Union.
Okay, so what's that reference?
So the joke there is that Drake had a song called God's Plan, but this movie has a thing called Death's Plan. And death is like, if you think about it, death is like a god, the god of death.
You know what? That's not the reach I would have taken. And it's a little... There's a couple stops you have to take before you can get there.
It's a bit of a long walk, but I think it paid off.
You know what? As long as you
Sara.
think so.
I'm Sara. Hold on. Let me rephrase that. Let me say that. Let me say that again. I'm Sara.
I'm Blair.
I'm sorry. I was trying to imitate the way you said it to me. You said it to me like that one Vine, like actually, Megan, I can't sit anywhere. Vine. Yeah. I have hemorrhoids. Ooh. Ah.
I'm Blair. Then I don't have hemorrhoids.
Hi, Blair.
So
I'm back.
Your return. We do shit. Okay. Hey. Gay and horror news. What's the deal with that kind of thing?
Gay news. Is there any?
I mean, we've
entered Pride Month 3.
Yeah, we have. You and I both continue to do that thing.
Yes.
That's good.
Yep. I was thinking the other day about buying me an umbrella with a lesbian flag design on it, but I cannot find that anywhere.
You might be able to custom make it.
Yeah, I'm not very handy, but I might try my hand at that. So I'm checking out upcominghorrormovies.com. upcoming horror movies .web, upcoming horror movies .zone,
.biz.
.biz. There's the Fantasia. There's a post here about the Fantasia Film Festival from about a month ago that I don't think we went into, but I just want to talk about this one title, which is called "The Man Who Killed Hitler and Then the Bigfoot."
Oh yeah, yep.
Sam Elliott's in that. For just a heads up, he stars as the assassin. He's the sniper who assassinated Hitler, and then the government contracts him to kill Bigfoot.
Oh my god. I kind of actually want to see that. I just like.
Yeah.
A little bit, you know?
Yeah, no, definitely. There's I'm looking at the sidebar over here on upcoming horror movies, and obviously up there is Friday the 13th Part 13, which is like not confirmed really by much of anything. I mean, it's been confirmed, they have a director and everything, but it's in development hell apparently.
Oh, sure.
I thought there was already a 13th Friday the 13th, which was the shitty 2008 one.
I kind of
like the quote unquote most viewed on UHM is number 1 Friday the 13th Part 13, which is not talked about. There's no details. Halloween, the remake that's coming out soon. Evil Dead 4, which I've never heard of. Yeah, it's on hold. No official plot yet. There's Child's Play on here. Is that a remake that's happening?
I guess so. No? Yes, no?
I mean, yes, but it's pre-production, slated for 2019-2020.
Someone had a dream about it, so...
Quote, it's rumored to be a contemporary reboot that focuses on a group of kids that discover a, quote, technologically advanced doll that enters their world. So, what's the over-under on there being, like, at least 4 Pokemon Go jokes in this?
I feel like Pokemon Go is a bit dated at this point, but,
I don't know, it's having a resurgence.
I guess, but, like, in the pop culture scene?
Yeah, it's back in a major way. Yeah, it's time for us all to Pokemon Go to the polls.
I see. It's because the election.
I can't. Well, that and also I can't help but think I can't help but realize that it's also been sort of booned by the presence of the newest leftism podcast, Degrace the Nation, which is Henry Kissinger's Pokemon Going to Die.
Oh yes, of course.
So I think we've helped that a lot.
Yeah.
But anyways, the one movie that's sticking out to me is Slaughterhouse Rules, which is the new movie that stars Simon Pegg and Edgar Wright.
Ooh.
Which I'm really excited
Edgar
about.
Wright?
Sorry, Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. Edgar Wright is not attached.
Oh, I see.
Which is a little unfortunate.
Yeah.
There is a kid on there. There is a kid on the cast, and his name is Asa Butterfield.
Oh, good.
Which is like...
Good solid name.
That's like a... It's like those Twitter accounts that are like, as a black man, and it's like the most stock image, and it has like Getty Images right over their profile picture. Mm-hmm. But like, as a Butterfield.
What even is a Butterfield?
It's when this person is really cute, they got a nice face, they got a nice butt, they got a nice body, but the field that's right behind their house is just in shambles.
That was really funny, actually.
Thank you. Finally, I made a joke.
I mean, I saw it coming from like a mile away, but the payoff was still really satisfying.
Yeah, there's also Hermione Cornfield, who's on the cast.
What?
So, a lot of fields. There's a Butterfield, there's a Cornfield.
Hi, hello. There's a human being with an actual human name, Hermione.
Yes. Sorry, her name is Hermione Corfield, not Cornfield.
Hermione Cornfield is like such a better name, and like I'm mad about it now, so.
Yeah, her last name's probably pronounced like Corfield.
Yeah.
Because she's British.
Right.
Another thing about it, he's probably as a Butterfeld, but... Mm-hmm. Anyways, so we're laughing about people's last names now.
Yeah, this is highbrow comedy. I've been told
highbrow comedy, aka bullying.
Yeah. I've been told time and time again that we have the most erudite takes and jokes.
The most scholarly podcast on the net by far. Mm-hmm. Citations needed, more like citations P dead. I think that's what they're about to be when they listen to us.
I think we just lost that accommodation. You know, the most scholarly podcast because of that stupid fucking joke you just told, Sara.
Listen, I didn't know Nima Shirazi was on the board of people making that decision.
You should have.
I didn't do my research.
Oh, yeah. But Tish, can you fucking believe? that people like give us monthly like donations on Patreon.
I can't, and I can't believe that, and I'm honestly surprised that we still get, like, enough money to host these shows
Right.
through Patreon.
Oh my god. Patreon.com/fearbaiting.
Patreon.com/fearbaiting. We've been kind of reticent about things, but we're kind of tumbling in a little weird direction because a lot's been happening this last few months.
Yep.
But I know I say this, like, every time, but I feel like the dust is actually finally starting to settle a little bit. Mm-hmm. Like, just a little bit.
Yeah.
So, like, we should be a little bit better, provided my mental health is able to stabilize a little bit. Mm-hmm. But that's a pretty big provided.
But all that being said, I believe we watched a movie this week.
We watched a movie this week. Finally, we went back to the originator of the franchise, but the one that actually takes place chronologically. It's not chronologically the first movie.
Is it not?
No, it's not. The fifth one's chronologically the first movie.
Oh, God, you're right.
Because remember that scene at the end when the last surviving dude gets crushed by a thing from Flight 180?
Yes. Oh my god, I fucking forgot about that. Yeah. It's so stupid. Stupid
It's so
franchise. Stupid.
I know they like tied it into a circle, but like we need more.
We as a nation need more, because if our biggest franchise right now is the fucking Purge, I think we're doomed.
First, it was such pretenders to the throne. We had Saw. We had The Conjuring. No, not The Conjuring.
You know what? Saw came out around the same time, and I think it has a different ethos, you know. And I think The Purge is trying.
What's the one movie, the one horror movie that came out like the late 2000s where there's that scene where that like badly painted Darth Maul is standing behind that dude making a scary face?
Oh, Insidious.
Yes, Insidious, Paranormal Activity. We've all had these fake pretenders to the throne, but we have not had enough Final Destination.
Yeah. We just need it. All movies need to be Final Destination films.
Really? Like Manchester by the Sea? Manchester by the...
No, I don't mean we retroactively edit movies to become Final Destination.
Final Manchestination. Thank you.
I don't mean we retroactively destroy art. I mean, that was me trying to force myself backwards.
Final Destinalien, Final Destinaliens, Final Destinalien 3, Final Destinalien Covenant.
You got a lot of mileage out of that one pun, so...
I did!
I mean, we just need every movie, cancel all productions right now.
Yes.
All movies coming out from this point forward need to just be sequels to Final Destination.
Now this I can get behind. Mm-hmm. We get the nation's greatest minds working on this, I've listened to a lot of The Good Place, the podcast lately, and for some reason the idea just popped in my head, like a Mike Schur directed Final Destination movie.
There's so many I want an
Edgar Wright. I want Edgar Wright to do a Final Destination.
I want Wes Anderson to do a Final Destination.
I want Quentin Tarantino to do a Final Destination.
I actually don't want that, but I'll watch it anyway.
I would watch it, yes. who's the guy who directed Green Room? I can't remember his name.
Oh, I don't know. Was that not his debut movie?
No, he's done more. He did Blue Ruin. Jeremy Saulnier. Mm. Yeah, he's done Hamilton. Not related.
Different Hamilton.
Murder Party, Putty Hill, Septian, In Our Nature, Sea Girl Run, Blue Ruin, Green Room, and Hold the Dark. I've only heard of 2 of those.
Yeah. I want whoever directed Funny Games to do a Final Destination.
Ooh, that's juicy. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, I want a John Carpenter Final Destination. Reanimate Wes Craven's corpse and give him a Final Destination.
I want Spike Jonze to do a Final Destination.
Spike Jonze Final Destination, holy shit. Oh my god, I want Hayao Miyazaki Final Destination. Please open his safe and find the Final Destination that Satoshi Kon did before his passing in 2008.
Yeah, I just want all sorts of genre fuck Final Destination.
Yeah.
Make one a movie musical, directed by Chris Columbus.
Oh, fuck, yes.
This movie's so bad.
I don't wanna die.
Yeah, exactly.
And then, and then one of the stage lights comes. Ooh, it's like a musical that's about a musical, and like one of the stage, and like it's about like a bunch of shit that happens. Like the crew accidentally is killing a bunch of people. And
it's like High School Musical, but like Final Destination.
Yes. Zach, it's the exact same cast as High School Musical, but it's Final Destination.
And everyone's really old.
Yeah, Corbin Bleu is like 40.
I don't think that's very generous to them. Well, I guess we don't know when this is going to come out, so...
Yeah, hold on. Let me just look up how old Corbin Bleu is.
Yeah.
Okay, Corbin Bleu is only 29 years old. Okay.
Yeah, so, yeah, I guess I'm guesstimating in the next decade we'll get a Final Destination movie musical.
Man, they actually, like, had actual kid-ass kids. They actually had, like, teens doing... High School Musical? Huh?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? Say what you will about Disney, and I will. But at least their shows had, like, actual childs in them. When they're supposed to be childs.
Well, Ashley Tisdale was, like, 22.
I guess that's fair, but also... Okay. That, but also, everyone... Okay, we're trying to talk about the first Final Destination movie, and I want to open up by saying that everyone in this movie looks like a fucking 25-year-old. Even if they're 22.
Yes.
Like, and they're supposed to be playing high schoolers, and I could barely buy them as college...
High schoolers.
I could barely buy them as college students, which I know is really normal for movies, but it drives me fucking bananas all the time. You know?
Yeah, I get it. I very much get it.
It is crazy making. Okay, we have literally talked zero about the plot of this movie. We've just waffled for like 30 minutes.
This movie opens with an extremely long sequence of menacing photos of French books and French artistry. Which, I mean, there is some menacing French artistry there. Who did the painting that's on Roswell's lock screen? I can't remember. You know the painting I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, he is...
The one of, like...
He's Spanish, not French, though.
No, okay, but that's the art that came to mind when I like trying to remember what the art looked like. What is it? That's art of it's Kronos devouring his sons, right?
Saturn devouring his son.
Yeah, okay.
And it's by Francisco. Starts with a G. I took an art history class once. I don't remember.
Francisco Gentleman.
That's it. That's not it. Yeah. So
Francisco Gentleman by Psy.
Nice. Good reference.
He's a mother Francisco Gentleman. This is the dumbest fucking podcast. Frank Goya. God, I should have known that. I also took an art history course. But you're younger than me, so you should know this.
Is my brain more,
No, you would have taken it more recently, you dumbass.
Well, I took my freshman year, so...
Oh, yeah, fair. I took mine This is... Okay, where this doesn't matter.
This is really important. This is podcast.
Oh, I actually never finished the art history class. I dropped it after 2 weeks because of the sheer amount of reading and, like, essay writing I had to do in that class.
Oh, yes.
Because I had to write, like, I had to read, like, a ton of paper. Like, I had to read, like, a ton of, like, writing about these art history things and then write, like, a 1,000-word paper on it once a week.
Oh, my... Actually, you know what? That's not anything. No. I'm an English major, so 1,000 words is pretty standard.
For a weekly assignment?
Yeah.
Really?
What is that, like 4 pages?
Yeah. I mean, it just felt like a lot.
I mean, if you're not studying English, yes, that's a lot. But for me, not a lot.
Anyway. So we meet our hero, Alex Browning, who is going to go on a French trip, and he ties... He's got, like, what's the reason that he has that bag tag left on?
For good luck, I think he, like... Something, there was, like, another plane thing, and he survived. I don't know. But it's for good luck, you know?
Yeah. But so he goes to the airport, and we meet all of his friends. We meet Clear Rivers, which we'll get to that later because we have a question about it. Well, what the fuck is that name?
Like, it's a bad one. right? Okay, Rivers, fine last name. Clear?
Clear?
You're not an anime character. Hi. You're not an anime character. You don't get to be named Clear.
Someone's getting an EKG, or not an EKG. Someone's getting their heart restarted in the hospital, and someone shouts "Clear," and she just pokes her head and she's like, "Hey, what's up?" Clear. Like, that would be like if your last name was Waters and your parents named you like Still.
Still Waters.
They run deep.
Yeah. Stupid. It's a stupid movie. Okay, I want to say that my first impression of this movie is the fact that it's like the tone is way darker than any of the other like sequels to it, and you explained why to me, and it's
right. So the reason why is because this was not originally pitched as a movie. The spec script for this was an X-Files episode. So like this tone exactly matches that of like an X-Files episode, like a middle of the season, not really like super overarching plot relevant X-Files episode. It's like that. It's just like that. You remember that Supernatural episode when someone goes back in time and stops the Titanic crash from ever occurring? So a time Grim Reaper has to go through the future and kill everyone who would have died on the Titanic and also their offspring.
I do not remember that. But
yeah, that happened.
I'm thinking right now how there's been a lot of television shows, like serialized television shows, that have episodes about the Titanic. Doctor Who had like 2, if I recall correctly.
Yep. Yeah, it's called My Heart Will Go On. It's from season 6.
Oh my god. Hey, I'm just gonna go out on a limb here. People are like, early season Supernatural is good. And I'm gonna say that. Doubt.
Early season Supernatural is good if you're like drunk or high or watching it with friends for the purpose of laughing at it, because there is a racist truck in the first season.
we all know Mr. Racist Truck.
I bring up the racist truck every time, but it never stops being funny.
It is crazy.
You can't do that.
No, you can't. Well, they did.
Not in the first season.
Except, well, I actually think the first season is the only place you could get away with it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay.
I'm not going to justify my answer. It's just like the feeling I'm having in my heart right now.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Sure. Am I valid?
You're valid. I'll give you that one.
Thanks. What happens next? They're at the airport, right?
They go to the airport and they're like, you gotta take a shit, bro. If you don't take a shit now, you'll poop on the airplane, and then the girls will smell your farts, and they'll be like, ew, I don't want to fuck him.
It's, okay, there's a lot of waffling at the beginning of this movie, like a lot of it.
Yes.
It's a lot of like, oh, I'm supposed to care. It's like, ooh, your writing is so funny, question mark. It's just a lot of...
Citation needed, please. Extremely citation needed.
It's a lot of character building, and, like, I guess if you were going into this movie blind, that's fine. But as someone who knows that everyone, or most of everyone, is gonna fucking die in this movie, I'm like, I don't care what their names are, and I don't want... Okay, and they don't have archetypes, right? They're not archetypes, or not enough of archetypes. They're not. Like,
these characters are... I think we spend more time on these characters than in any of the other Final Destination movies, and we get less characterization than in any of the other Final Destination movies.
Yeah, well, it's just like... It's the later Final Destination movies are great because they pick out, like, a jock, a prep... like a goth, like just like high school, like clique tropes.
Yes.
And then that's all you need to know about them to care about them. But these are just humans, you know, these are just like normal ass people. And I could not tell you any of their personality traits, to be quite frank.
None whatsoever. I can remember the personality traits of like everyone in Final Destination 3, most of them in 4, most of them in 5. Like, I just like, this movie is so... But like, again, this was an X-Files spec script, so like they didn't realize the level of trash they didn't realize the trashy goodness they were churning out until after this one. And like you can kind of notice it because like in everyone except this one, there are like very explicit and discreet deaths of every character in like the big cataclysmic accident.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the highway accident, you see like, you know, a dude gets like a log goes through the cop car, and someone else like careens into a stopped semi truck. A non-stopped semi truck slams someone else into like, and a whole bunch of different deaths. Like the roller coaster, this happens. The racetrack, this happens, and the bridge, this all happens. Everyone dies like these discrete deaths. In this one, just the plane explodes and nothing really happens.
Yeah, we see someone's face melt off, which is fun.
Yeah, we do see someone's face melt off.
Yeah.
But so then Alex Browning and a bunch of people, like 7 people, get off the plane, and Alex Browning and what's the prep's name? Is it Preston Jurston?
Your guess is really as good as mine. I have a problem with these movies where I don't, because like I know they're gonna die. My brain is just like, yeah, we're not gonna keep that information in your head, and I'm like, that's fine. Preston sounds about right.
Carter. Yes.
Carter also sounds right, so yes. So they all get off the plane. And
yes. They all get off the plane. We have Alex, Clear, Carter, Valerie, that's Miss Luton, the teacher. Mm-hmm. Oh hey, do you know what the two FBI detectives' names are, by the way? Because I don't think we realize it. One is called Ween, Weine. The other one is Agent Schrek.
Hi, hello, excuse me?
His last name is Schrek. His last name is Schrek.
I believe you, but that cannot possibly be right.
His name is Agent Schrek.
Who's gonna say it? Donkey?
I'm not. Donkey. But then we also have Todd. We have Billy, who's played by Sean William Scott of all fucking people. Uh-huh. And we have Terry. Yeah,
that was weird. Whenever he was on screen, I was like, "Hey,
you're someone who actually like has a career,
right?"
Well, I mean, Allie Larder Allie Larder is an actress who you see sometimes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She was Claire Redfield
in
the Resident Evil movies.
Oh, I don't think I've ever watched those.
Oh yeah, you're not a gamer.
No, I'm not a video gamer.
Yeah. But anyways, so we get off the flight, and then we have like a really slow burn because like there is an eagle. They unveil a statue of an eagle to commemorate the 39 people who died on that plane. The 39 attendees of that school who died on that plane, rather.
And in any other movie, the eagle would have killed one of them.
Absolutely, that is like the biggest Chekhov's gun I've ever seen in my life. Mm-hmm.
I was actually like, when they unveiled it, I was like, oh yeah. But then nothing.
Yes, me too. Nothing happens with it.
And then they have a whole funeral sequence. There's so much crying in this movie, which is like, which is another thing. It's like, wow, I don't want to feel sad about anybody here because they're gonna die, and I want to like get off to, you know, like.
Don't say that. You can't. I'm not strong enough.
Look, hey, I'm just being honest with myself and with you.
What if Glenn Howerton directed a Final Destination?
He has no directing capabilities, but
wait, has he not? I thought he directed. Oh no, he's just a producer on Always Sunny. I'm mixed up.
I mean, he's a sometimes writer on It's Always Sunny. But just a sidebar. Whenever he writes for It's Always Sunny, it's mainly to get out his grievances about something that happened to him in his real life. Because there's a whole plot where Dennis gets shushed by someone at a bar. And then the whole plot of the episode is him just like the gang just trying to get back at this person who shushed them. Because Glenn Howerton was shushed at one point and got really mad about it.
Oh God. Always Sunny. Is Always Sunny this show where that piece came out a couple of years ago where the woman who had like helped propel Always Sunny to the network got shafted?
I know nothing about that.
Okay, I could be thinking of a different show. I gotta look into this because this is ringing a bell, but it could definitely be something else that I'm thinking of.
As far as I know, Fred Savage was the one who really championed It's Always Sunny. So
okay,
yeah,
I'm probably confusing it with someone else. There's too many Savages, in my opinion. There's Dan Savage, there's Fred Savage, there's... Who's the other Savage? Who's the Savage? The kid who was on Full House in the episode where they talked about child abuse. Was that Fred Savage?
I think that was.
Fred Savage, Full House. No, that might have been Ben Savage, though.
Ben Savage. Savage is like a great last name, though. Can I be real here?
It really is, but like Dan Savage can eat my farts.
I mean, obviously, but like, I feel like people with the last name Savage should be like at least 110% more metal at all times.
Yeah, if you want to hear someone with the last name Savage talk politics, listen to Henry Kissinger's Pokemon Going to Die, because one of the hosts has the last name Savage, but I'm not telling you which one it is because that's kind of doxing.
Don't dox your hosts. Are they metal as fuck?
I would say that they're metal as fuck.
Yeah.
So then everyone starts getting picked off, and the deaths in this one are fun, but they're a little bit uninspired, if I'm being honest. Too many explosions, too much big things, not enough body mutilation.
Yeah.
Because, like, the true experience of a Final Destination is, I don't want to see someone go up in flames, I don't want to see someone, like, get exploded, unless they, like, swallow a grenade and, like, blow up from the inside. I want to see that.
I do want to see that. Hello.
But, like, I want to see, well, yeah, of course, but, like, I want to see, like, some severe body trauma sustained, some severe body horror, like, some dismemberment of some variety. Like, that's what I come to Final Destination for. I don't want to sound like a fucking freak here, but, like, that is what I want out of a Final Destination.
I mean, yeah, you're sitting with, like, the freak of freaks about death, so yes, absolutely. Like,
the worst deaths in these movies, the ones that are hard to sit through, are the ones that are, like, the ones that, like, they take forever to set up, and then they also take forever to actually, like, go from, like, the killing has started to the killing has stopped. Like, I always think about the tanning bed one from Final Destination 3, which just sucks to watch, because you have to watch them die, those two girls die for, like, a minute and a half, and then...
Yeah, no, but that was my first death sequence I ever saw. I watched it on TV, like, when I was way too young to be watching something like that, and it stuck with me ever since.
I literally can't use a tanning bed because of that movie.
Well, I have no interest in using a tanning bed in the first place.
Well, yeah, that too.
But every time I see a tanning bed on, like, TV, that's all I can think about.
Yeah, but, like, that one and the first death in this movie are all really, really slow burns. Mm-hmm. There's a couple of slow burns in this movie that are just, like, unpleasant. Like, you don't want the buildup of, you don't want, like, death to be, like, a slow process. You want to just see someone's head get lopped off, like Shawn Michaels, whatever his name is, Sean Scott, whatever Dick, gets his head chopped off.
But I feel like there's an artistry to the fake out, and the first death has a lot of fake outs.
Well, yeah, no, the fake out I like. I like a slow burn. I like a slow buildup where you can't tell what it's going to be. I just don't like the fact that he trips and gets his neck caught in the shower curtain, and he strangles for a minute and a half and just struggles, and we have to watch that. And that's just unpleasant to watch.
Yeah. So let's talk about...
I don't mind fake outs. There's a lot of fake outs, but, like, one of my favorite ones is in Final Destination 2, where the dude climbs down his fire escape after his hand gets stuck in a garbage disposal. And then there's like 6 fake outs in that movie.
Yeah.
Or in that one particular death.
Yeah, we have to watch the second one, because now that you keep talking about it, I'm, like, almost positive that I've never seen it, which is, like, a crime against humanity.
Oh yeah, Alex and Cleo are in that one.
Yeah. I kind of love that they have, like, plot connectiveness, because it's that level of serious, like, you don't need to have this to make it a good movie, but you did it anyway.
Yeah, but so Todd's the first one to die, and there's like 4 fake outs, and then he gets strangled by a shower curtain. Mm-hmm. And Death is a lot more, like, obvious with his presence in this movie than I feel like he was in the other ones, where it's like, the other one's a lot of, like, a brief shadow passing or, like, a sudden uptick of wind. And this shit's like, hey, here's a full force gale, and also, like, your tea kettle is black now. I made your tea kettle black by being Death around it.
Yeah. Which is on the nose, but on the nose in a way that I appreciate. These movies have, even this first one, like, we're being a little hard on it because it's, like, doesn't really compare to the later ones, but it does have, like, an amount of camp to it that...
Oh, yeah.
My number one go-to comparison, like, modern comparison, is going to be the Purge movies. The Purge movies have zero campiness to them.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, their major failing as, like, a franchise, because There's no over-the-top ridiculousness at all. But this over-the-top ridiculousness is like, even if it's a too dark tonally Final Destination movie, like, the ridiculousness is built into the core conceit of the movie. So
yeah. I just I'm thinking right now just about one of the other Final Destination movies, and one of the favorite pinnacles of camp for me in the other movies is when that Glenn Howerton looking motherfucker in Final Destination 3.
He's really on your mind, isn't he?
Why? What do you mean?
You've referenced Glenn like 3 times now.
I mean, yeah, fair, but I watched this movie with Andrea while kind of stoned a week ago, and the dude does kind of look like Glenn Howerton, like a little bit. I'm gonna grab a picture of him for you.
Okay.
There's a scene when they're at the end of the movie when they're talking about at the end of the movie at the big carnival explosion scene, Ian, the character, says, I cause your death. They say the words cause your death or cause my death 50 fucking times, and it's so campy and so stupid.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. This has kind of become Final Destination franchise review podcast episode. So do we just want to go through the deaths real quick?
Yeah. Let me just grab this picture of the character real quick and just let me show you because he does look like Glenn Howerton is the thing. I just need to prove this to you.
You know who else kind of looks like Glenn Howerton?
Look at this motherfucker. He looks like a baby Glenn.
I see it in the forehead region.
And the nose. It looks a lot more like Glenn in motion.
Okay. You know who also looks like Glenn Howerton? Todd fucking Howard.
He does!
Yeah, Todd Howard looks like a poor man's Glenn Howerton.
Yeah. So the next death is one of the most iconic ones in the franchise, in my opinion, is when Terry said you can just drop fucking dead and then gets creamed by a bus.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, yes, I love a good bus death because there's something about the suddenness of it is perfect comedic timing always.
Yeah, that one in Final Destination 4 where the black guy's like, well, who's next? And then just a fire truck comes out of nowhere and just murders him.
Yeah. No, it's great. It's always the best punchline. Getting murdered by a bus.
Yeah.
As if a bus can have, forethought on killing something. It's fine.
Yeah, of course. But the other thing that really makes this death is that it's preceded by everyone convening in the same place. Mm-hmm. Everyone is they're Alex and Clear are drinking coffee at a cafe, and it's got tablecloth on it, which who can afford to drink? You asked this, but who can afford to drink coffee at a place with a tablecloth?
Have you ever seen a cafe with a tablecloth on it?
I have, and the coffee cost me $12.
Really?
Not actually, but that was a joke. But I have drank at a tea house that did that in Canada, and the tea was very good, but it was very expensive.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. No. Like a tea house, that makes sense. A cafe where you drink coffee and maybe some shitty crumbly scones. No. Mm-mm.
There's a really good line here where Alex is zoning out, and Clear is we're seeing signs and everything. Coffee starts with a C and ends with an E. So does choke. Does that mean we're gonna choke?
Yeah, it's dumb, stupid.
Yeah, but everyone is there. Every one of the survivors from the plane is there, and they're all fucking mad. And this is just after they met Tony Todd, who, oh god, such a good actor. Tony Todd, I'm so glad he was able to make it, I'm so glad he's, managed to remain relevant after Candyman. Mm-hmm. Tony Todd is just one of the best fucking actors. He's just, so fucking big.
Yeah. No, it's it's great. It's I think the only time we get an actual personification of, death.
Well, right? We get it in 2. He's in 3 movies. He's in 3 of the 5 movies.
Is he really? I don't remember him at all in the other ones.
Yeah, he's in 1, 2, and 5.
And 5 is the one I've seen the most, so I don't know what I'm smoking. That's fine though.
You're talking about the one with the bridge explosion, right?
No, 5.
The bridge collapse.
5 is the one with the race course.
No, that's 4.
Is that?
That's 4.
The Final Destination. Is that 4?
Yes, that's number 4. That's 4.
What the fuck? How is The Final Destination number 4 and not number 5?
I know, and then they did Final Destination 5. And that's the one that ends with the dude getting hit by the airplane exploding above him and dropping the engine on his head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyway.
So is 4 the one you've seen most then?
Yes, it's 4.
Okay. God, I can't watch 4 too much because of that really, really awful death where the dude gets his ass sucked out through his butthole like a fucking Chuck Palahniuk novel.
Yeah, that one is pretty hard to get through. Yeah. So.
Yeah. If you've ever read Guts, I'm sorry, and if you haven't read Guts, don't.
Yeah. So that's a good.
Do you know people there's 30 people who have fainted at public readings of that story?
I did not know that, but that does not shock me.
Well, no, it's not because of how gross it is. It's because at the start of the story, Chuck Palahniuk says, "Hold your breath. Don't let it go until the end of the story. Don't worry, it won't be long." And people actually try to do it.
Oh my god. Stupid. That's so stupid.
I know. It's so stupid.
People are so stupid.
Yes. But anyway, so we should pick up because we're at the 45-minute mark of our podcast.
Yeah, okay. So, other death.
We get then the teacher dies, Miss Luton. Mm-hmm. Who she pours herself a cup of vodka on the rocks,
which is I just don't like vodka, but that sounds horrible.
The thing is that I like vodka, and I couldn't imagine doing that.
Yeah,
vodka goes in a mix, or vodka goes mixed with something else, or it goes down as a shot. You do not have it on the rocks. Vodka is not a sippy drink.
Well, I mean, it is if you like martinis.
Well, okay, yeah, that's the one exception, but that mixes with something else. It's not just like pure scotch on the rocks, whiskey on the rocks. Okay, tequila on the rocks. I can't follow you there, but I can kind of get it. Vodka on the rocks?
Yeah, just vodka on the rocks.
Just vodka, no vermouth, no nothing, no olive, no nothing. Mm-hmm. No, I can't follow you down. God, I could fuck up a martini right now, though.
Focus.
But so she does that, and she drips a little bit onto her computer, which causes it to explode and propel the glass in the monitor out and into her neck.
This is the most, imagine if the real world worked like this, death ever.
Yeah. Okay, first of all, dripping water into computer, dripping water into computer monitor, obviously bad, not causing explosion bad. 2, even if it was causing explosion bad, I cannot imagine you would have to have a stick of dynamite in the computer monitor for it to exert enough force to propel a shard of glass into someone's neck that deeply.
And not just kind of give out a big puff of smoke and then fizzle out, right?
Yes, exactly.
I mean, you can start you can start an electrical fire, but you can't. It's not going to blow anything up because there's not fucking explosives in your computer.
There's not gasoline in your monitor, no.
You don't, right, you don't fuel your computer at the fucking Super America.
Well, maybe she did. Maybe that was a deleted scene that she, doesn't know how computers work, and so she pours, a big thing of gasoline into it before the scene starts. Mm-hmm. She's like, oh, my computer's running a little bit slowly. Let's put some juice in it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. That's me.
Anyway, so, her house basically explodes at the same time Alex is getting interviewed by Agent Schrek.
Mr. Schrek.
Mr. Schrek. Wake up, Mr. Schrek, Mr. Schrek, Mr. Schrek, Mr. By himself he's so in Shrek. I mean, damn, did you even see Shrek 2?
Shut up.
Welcome to Shrekuation. Shrek morning. Ooh.
Anyway.
Kanye West, anyone? Okay. So Alex is... Miss Luton's house explodes when first a knife falls off the counter into her chest, and Alex comes in and is like, oh shit, I gotta help. And then an explosion in her oven happens, which knocks the chair over, which shoves the knife even deeper in, and he just grabs the knife and pulls the entire thing out and holds it for a few minutes.
Mm-hmm. It's actually so I told you about this, and I'm you see a dead body with a knife in it. It's not even thinking about oh, I could be framed for this murder. Your gut instinct is, okay, they're dead. There's no part of your brain that is ooh, let me just help them out a little bit by removing the thing in their chest. No, they're dead. That ship has sailed.
They are DEAD, dead.
So basically, the main, like, quote-unquote plot of this movie is that, like, they think, what's-his-face is, like, murdering people. And they're trying to catch him for it.
I mean, that's not an uncommon thread. I think that was seen in 4. It was seen in one of the other ones.
Yeah. It takes up a lot of screen time, though.
Maybe Agent Schrek makes a return that we don't know about.
And then there's another death at the train tracks. Or not fake out death, right?
Because Carter is like, he's like, I can't die because I'm not next in line. And then Billy is like, actually, you are next in line. And Carter's like, fuck, I'm just going to park myself on these train tracks and let it happen.
Yeah.
And then Alex pulls Carter out of the car. And then Billy's like, I'm not going to die. Stay the fuck away from me. And then a piece of metal comes and cuts his head in half and it fucking owns.
Yeah, that's dope.
Absolutely iconic death.
Okay, and then the next one, or the next...
Like, every Final Destination to me has a very iconic death. Because for the first one, it's that. It's...
Hold on one sec.
Sure. So, as I was saying, there's like an iconic death for me in each of the Final Destination movies. Because for one, it's that. It's Sean William Scott getting his head cut in half. For two, it's probably that one where the dude gets, like cut into a billion pieces by, like, some flying wire. Mm-hmm. For 3, it's almost certainly the one where, I mean, I hate saying it, but it's definitely this tanning booth one. Because that one is just like, that one I just cannot get rid of in my head.
That's in the same movie as the one where the weights...
Yes, it's a close contest.
Yeah.
4 is the one with the lawnmower, no, 4 is obviously the butthole suction one. Though the one where the dude is revealed to be completely made of meat after a jet propulsion knocks him into a wrought iron fence.
I fucking love Final Destination 4 so much. I'm just thinking about it.
It's so good. And then I'm trying to remember what 5 was, but 5 is like probably the one where that dude just like no, it's the gymnastics one. It's the gymnastics one.
Oh, the gymnastics one is a work of art.
It truly is. Perfect cinema. Anyways, so Sean William Scott, and there's only 3 left. There's only Preston, Clear, and Alex. Or no, not Preston, Carter. God damn it. He's such a prep, I keep calling him by a preppier name that he already has. So now they know that Clear is up next, and Alex is taking like some severe precautions. He's not like eating anything, not like he's eating cat food basically.
Yeah.
He's not drinking anything. He's using gloves. He's got like no light or anything. And then Clear's house basically comes under siege by death, and she gets trapped in a car that's both on fire and electrocuted at the same time, but she's not getting shot because she's grounded by the car tires. And then Alex basically grabs the wire, and there's an explosion. And he gets thrown, and he dies, but only for like 2 seconds. Which you'd think would like throw a wrench in Death's plan, but apparently not. That doesn't count as a skip if you kill them temporarily.
Yeah.
But so then they go, fast forward like 3-ish months, they get on a plane, which, I mean, my first thought was, I can't believe they're not on a no-fly list, but to be fair, this was before 9/11,
yeah,
so like...
Oh my god, this movie is the most pre-9/11 movie ever.
It so is, but, yeah, oh my god, if this was like, there was no way this movie could have happened with like the way the deaths happened in pre-9/11, because like, as soon as the kid shouts that there's like like the plane's gonna explode, like that's like, he is just going into severe government lockdown, Patriot Act shit. That kid, if this movie happened 2 years later, Alex Browning would have been waterboarded.
Yeah.
But, and so they go to the end, and then Alex is like, oh shit, I haven't been skipped over yet, I might get hit, and then a big ass sign starts swinging down and it almost hits him, but Carter knocks him out of the way and onto the ground, and then Carter stands up, he's like, I told you, you were next, and then he's like, but wait, who's next? Even though they just had a 5-minute conversation about the fact that after Alex, Carter is going to be next, and then the sign comes swinging back from the other way, and it cuts to black as soon as it clonks him, and that's Final Destination.
Yep, that's it. That's the movie.
On a scale of 0 to 5 murderous buses, how many are you giving this?
I am gonna give this one a solid 3 murderous buses.
I think this is a 3 for me as well. I feel like it's a little bit better than above the actual average, but I just think that it just is missing a je ne sais quoi that's really present in the other ones.
Yeah, well, I mean, I give it a 3 because it started such a fantastic franchise, but it's like, yeah, it is missing that little something that like really catapults the rest into like fucking amazing, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah. Questions?
Yeah. So we got 3 questions this week. Wow. We got, actually, I think we have even more than that. Hold on. So this question from @MikesLoveRabbit on Twitter, K. Do you think a horror movie is made better or worse by having an antagonist that literally cannot conceivably be overcome or stopped? I think the thing that makes these interesting is that, like, in every one, they have, like, a slightly different method on how to, quote-unquote, beat death. Mm-hmm. And, like, I mean, it's just, like, it's extreme schadenfreude because, like, you see them be like, okay, we can beat death if we get it to skip us. And you're just like, no. You as the audience, no. Yeah, right. That's not how that works.
Right, exactly. I actually don't think it hurts a movie at all. I don't. I think there's definitely and I actually think it helps the movie because like I'm not watching horror movies to like root for the good guys.
Sometimes I am. Well, sometimes I am. Which this is a different discussion because I mean this is one of the reasons that home invasion is like one of my favorite genres because the good guys win so often.
Yeah. I'm here standing for the monster. Most of the time. So, like, my favorite shit is when, like, someone thinks they, like, beat it all, and then they get fucked over, which happens a lot in these movies. So I appreciate that. There's definitely exceptions to the rule, and I think, you know, it just depends on, like, the quality of the writer, which is a nothing answer, but, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway.
@Sprite__Pepsi wants to know, if you had to choose a convoluted final destination for yourself, what would it be? Now, I think in order to prevent us from having to, like, theorize our own Rube Goldbergs, I think we should just, like, insert ourselves into one of the deaths in the franchise and just work from there. Because I think I think there's one that fits both of us best, and I don't exactly know what it is. I think you would be the goth girl in the third one that gets her head pumped full of nails by a nail gun.
Oh my god, yeah.
And I think I might be the no-name girl in 3 who gets like a giant flag through her stomach because of a horse. God, I love these fucking movies.
We're valid.
We are so valid. Or I might be the one that dies in the car wash. I don't go to the car. I don't use the car wash.
Yeah, okay, we're millennials. Who washes their car?
I've done it. I do it like once a year.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Like do it like during winter. And that's it.
Yeah, definitely. And then this last question from, hold on a second, I gotta pull it up on my account because I know it's from Michael, who is currently locked. Mm-hmm. And Michael wants to know why the fuck they call it Final Destination if there were squeakquels, which is a very valid question, and I would like to direct you to the director of Final Fantasy, and you can ask that question of him, and I'm sure he's never heard it before. So go ahead and talk to Nomura, and I'm sure he'll be able to help you out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Also, Tumblr user Dork Phoenix wants to know, it's never brought up that Ali Larder's name is Clear Rivers. Are people called Clear? Is she a bastard from the Riverlands? And this gives me a unique perspective because Alex, friend of the show, host of the show over on HKIP, lives in the UK. And one of the thoughts that I had to myself was like, maybe it's like a thing over in like Europe or something. I don't know. No, to hear from a real British person that no one fucking is named Clear. It's like that.
The only person I've ever known who's been named Clear was not a person, was an anime character in a dating sim. And that's
oh it. My god, that's where I know that name from. It's from DMMD. Oh no! Mm-hmm. You can't make me think of DMMD in 2018.
I'm always thinking about DMMD, so
don't you fuck your dog in that game?
Well, as a human.
So okay, your dog turns into a human being. Yes. Right. Mm-hmm. What was Clear's deal? I remember everyone's deal was that like they were some kind of like murderer person, basically, right?
No.
Okay.
Clear was a robot.
Don't you wind up on someone's operating table at some point in a bad end?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, great. Great game. Anyways, you want to move into recommendations?
Yes.
So my recommendation this week is gonna be, it's a video game. I was talking to my friend Ace the other day, and I was like, man, I need a new splatformer to play, because I had finished The End Is Nigh, I'd 100%ed Celeste, I'd been working through Super Meat Boy, and I kind of hit, like, not necessarily a wall, but just the point at which, like, I knew I can finish it, I just don't really want to. And he was like, oh, you should play Flywrench. And I was like, what the fuck is Flywrench? And he's just said, play Flywrench.
Okay.
And so I checked it out. It's online for free, but you can buy it on Steam for like $6 too. It's by the same guys who make Nidhogg. And it's this 2D game where it's very simple looking. It's like it's an exercise in minimalism almost, because you play as this spaceship that is just like a white rectangle, and you can press A to turn yourself into a tall rectangle that is red and go through red lines, and you can press X to turn yourself into a spinning green rectangle that can go through green lines, and that's pretty much the entire game. It adds mechanics every time you enter a new world, but that's about it. The music is phenomenal. It's all breakcore. There's like Baths and Daedalus and some other big names on there. And it's very difficult, but like it's a difficulty that like it's extremely fair. It's a difficulty that I was like, okay, I don't think I ever had a death in that game among my like 4,000 or 5,000 deaths, because it is just like instant restart. I didn't have a single death that I was like, oh, that was the game's fault and not mine.
Right.
Like, and it's extremely good. The music slaps. The music is Slap City, and I'm excited to go back and play some more of it because I want to improve my time of 4 hours to beat it.
Hell yeah. My recommendation this week is a book that I have read before and I'm rereading because, I don't know, I'm rereading Good Omens. I know I know the TV show is going to come out at some point in the near future, but I'm probably not going to watch it because, like, I don't care about the cast, so that's fine. But the book remains fucking amazing, as I was, like, binging it yesterday on, like, I was on a car trip. So, if I just like biblical apocalypse, if that scratches an itch for you, like 100%, like you have to read it. It is so good. It's so funny. And it's deliciously homoerotic. So yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
That's it for podcast. If you want to find us on Twitter at fearbaiting, fearbaiting.tumblr.com, where I've been trying to post it there a little bit more frequently. Patreon.com/fearbaiting, and thank you very much to our $1 a month. You get access to early access to the episodes, and also any bonus content we might do, which we're still kind of sorting out 2 years into this fucking podcast. But we also do voting there, which I'm trying to get back in the rhythm of, because that was a thing that we've been trying to implement. $5 a month, you get a message right on the show, and $10 a month, you get to make us watch a movie of your choice. Make us watch whatever the hell you want. So thank you very much to Kit, Sophie, the cool Sophie, Paul Bechtel, and I'm going off entirely off memory. I don't want to fucking open up Patreon to remember who the fifth person is.
Did you think Kit?
I thanked Kit.
Paul Bechtel, Sophie, the cool Sophie.
Fuck it! I guess I gotta open Patreon.
I did it last week. I totally did it off the nog last week.
Yeah, because you did it so well last week, because you just rattled it off in order, and I just went completely out of order.
Yeah.
So this is my fault.
Oh, is it Michael? It's Michael, right?
Michael! How could I forget Michael?
Michael. Hell yeah! Hail Satan and hail you guys.
Yeah.
If you want to find me on the internet, you can do so at Blair Kitch on Twitter, blairkitch.tumblr.com. That's it, basically.
Hell yeah. If you want to check me out on Twitter, at sunhatzenya, that's SUNHATZHENYA. Tumblr, Chiesachnakas. Twitch.tv/sunhatzenya, which is where I'm streaming my other podcast, Henry Kissinger's Pokemon Going to Die, and our sister podcast, The Wonder Years. It's a good podcast. We got an episode coming out next week, I think. All right. Okay, cool. So thanks for listening, everyone. We'll be back again next week with a new episode. And until then, I'm Sarah.
I am Blair.
And remember,
you can put a fucked up guy anywhere.
Just any fucking where.
Just anywhere. Bye-bye.
Like in your doorway.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. Cool popular text post reference.